Facebook, or not on our Facebook page, our YouTube page right now with Sybil, and to give us all the details. And the cool thing is, you got to remember that you can see pictures, you can watch video and things. So if we talk about something, you can always go back and watch it later on. But we got, good morning, Sybil.
Well, good morning.
And you're doing fantastic here this morning.
Well, it's Wednesday and it's really cold out. So,
Well, it is what it is, right?
It is what it is. It's Iowa.
Right. So basically, what is going on? We actually have a dog up, and you wanted to highlight this dog here for the shelter scoop this morning.
Yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about the dog. If people are tuning in online to your YouTube channel here, you've got the picture of Axel up there. He is a Saint Bernard lab mix that recently came into our care. He is a giant beefcake. I think that's his breed. He's part beefcake, part hunk, part meatloaf. I don't know. He's just a big boy. He's 140 pounds.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he's a biggin.
Oh, he's a lab dog then.
He's part Saint Bernard, and he's got that like kind of lab face to him. But then he's like the Saint Bernard eyebrows and head shape kind of.
Yeah.
He's definitely got the Saint Bernard body, but he's a little bit overweight, so big boned, and so we've got him on some
140 pounds. You think he's a little overweight?
Well, I mean, he might be an emotional eater. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like to body shame the animals that are in the shelter because everyone's beautiful.
Right. Yeah.
But Axel is a huge sweetheart. He's a big boy. And so we're recommending families that don't have, smaller kids in the home. He loves kids, but he would be the type that would totally knock your kid down like over and over again because he wants to play, he wants to jump. You get 140 pound anything. And, it's just a little bit difficult for a toddler or a young child to play with them. But otherwise, he is a lot of fun. We've been having him out in our lobby area and out in our play areas. And, day like today, boy, being outside is just all sorts of fun for him. He's got a lot of layers of insulation on there. But he's about 6. He just turned 6 years old actually in December. And again, he's kind of new to the shelter. And so we're still trying to get to know a lot of his traits and his personality. But, he's got that really laid back, Saint Bernard kind of mentality. But he's also got that loyal, friendly, go get him lab behavior. So it's a great combination. And I think he's going to be a really popular boy. His name is Axel, and he's on our website, which is hsni.org. HSNI as in Humane Society, North Iowa.org.
Right. And many other things besides just Axel there to highlight. There's many different animals too that you can go and check out. And if you are watching or come back and just tuning in and want to see the animal, you can go also go to the website that's scrolling across the bottom. Little ticker.
Oh, we got a ticker. This dog deserves a ticker tape parade, because every dog does have their day.
Right. Exactly.
And Axel deserves to have his day and have a ticker tape parade. I guess, I would expect a person of your age to know what a ticker tape parade is.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe the young folks don't know. So they'll have to Google that.
I was going to say, Google it.
Those whippersnappers out there.
You do a little bit of your own work.
Exactly. Another thing I want to talk to you about this morning, Jay, was, there's a special holiday coming up this weekend.
Right. And I know you used to do this big model for the dogs and a little chocolate romance, but that has been postponed, or what's going on with that?
Yeah. Well, Valentine's Day is this weekend. And normally this time of year, we have our chocolate and romance fundraiser, which, yes, is a fashion show featuring human and canine fashions. Usually has a chocolate buffet, silent auction, wine tasting. And yes, of course, because of COVID, we're not able to do any of that stuff this year. But, in place of that, we just want to encourage everybody to give a little extra love to their furry friends and give them, some special treats for Valentine's Day. But also, oddly, I always talk about there's different holidays throughout the year. Like every day there's some kind of like national front paw, white front paw cat day, or national black cat day, or national, rescue a dog day. So every day there's always seems to be some kind of holiday. So February 14th, like the most romantic day of the year, guess what national holiday it is?
What's that?
National Pet Theft Awareness Day.
Oh, really?
That's terrible. Like, who's going out and stealing pets on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, that's not good.
That's terrible. So,
Yeah.
and not to say that people are stealing them on Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day is a pet theft awareness day. Because, people do steal pets all the time. Pets that end up in our shelter astray. Sometimes an owner feels like they've been stolen because there's, maybe not evidence that the dog ran off on their own or the cat ran away. And we have actually had some instances in the past where a pet ends up at our shelter and it's got a microchip in it. And when we contacted the owner, we had one in particular where it was a lady from Des Moines who was very certain that her little dog, like a poodly thing, was stolen out of her yard. And it ended up on the side of I-35 over by Clear Lake. It was brought over to our shelter. We scanned the chip and reunited them. So kind of a great story, a happy ending for that owner and that dog. But I'll tell you, if that little dog didn't have a microchip in it, it would have never found its way back to its owner.
Yeah. Huh. Well, that's some good stuff right there. When you're able to reunite with your dog, especially when you miss it. Well,
and we recommend people putting a microchip in their pets. We often get spouses asking if they can put one in their husband. And, that's up to you and your vet. I mean, it's not a tracking device by any means. It's a device that allows your pet to be reunited with you should they get lost. And so sometimes, a spouse doesn't really want to be reunited sometimes. So that's up to you.
Wow. All sorts of therapy here this morning with Sybil.
We're getting pet advice and therapy for, Valentine's advice. And you never know what's going to happen.
Never know what's going to happen. Did you see the latest thing about that lawyer with having the, this whole Zoom thing and how people are doing these videos and interviews and not having to come in the studio? Did you see the lawyer that was in court that had his filter as a cat?
No, he had like a filter on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So he was a cat and he's talking. I mean,
that's awesome.
How would you like that guy to be representing you? Okay, we're going to court today. We're going to do it through Zoom. And here we go. And your lawyer shows up as a cat.
I'm here to represent my client, who is definitely not a crazy cat lady. Meow. Sure not. It was quite interesting to see all of that. I saw it on the news this morning, and then I saw a story about it here. It was like when I came in. Here's what it sounded like. I'm not sure if you can hear this or not, but try this out.
Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings. You might want to take
we're trying to. Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
I can see that.
I mean, the judge has got to be going, what is going on with people?
I like that he had to clarify. I'm not a cat.
Right. Yeah, just some people. But
oh man. Well, he sounded like maybe he was probably more established lawyer, like I'm not trying to use the word older, but
elderly,
yeah, that maybe he didn't, maybe he didn't know how to quickly get that filter. Like I wouldn't know. I'll throw myself in there. I wouldn't, if some filter popped up on my face, I wouldn't know how to quickly just get rid of it.
Right.
So
let them be a cat. That was funny. So
hey, hope his client got off on technicality.
Right, exactly, for the lawyer being a cat.
Yeah.
So, all right, Sybil, thank you so much for taking the time to join us here this morning with the shelter scoop and
hey, having me, and stay warm, and everybody keep your pets warm. Remember, it's super cold outside. Bring them inside if they can, and keep them outside for limited walks, limited potty breaks, and keep warm.
Sounds good. Have yourself a happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, you too.
Today's Country Hits.